Since 1965, World Monuments Fund has led the battle to save our most treasured places. We protect and conserve our shared cultural legacy, extraordinary works that define our humanity. Natural disasters, lack of resources, extreme weather, inadequate legal protection, neglect, and conflict threaten historic sites every day. Our work is made possible and enriched through partnerships with local advocates who often single-handedly face great obstacles. The Watch Award was created to recognize extraordinary individual achievements that keep historic sites vital in the contemporary world. Chatsworth, one of the grandest ducal palaces of England, has been the ancestral seat of the Cavendish family since William Cavendish and Bess of Hardwicke acquired the estate in Derbyshire in 1549. Today, Peregrine Andrew Morney Cavendish, 12th Duke of Devonshire, embraces the 21st century while retaining an indelible sense of history at Chatsworth. The house is famed for its English Baroque architecture, art and antiques, astonishing water features, and lush park setting, part of which was designed by Capability Brown. Chatsworth is associated with fascinating figures from history. Mary, Queen of Scots, who was imprisoned here, Georgiana, Duchess of Devonshire, and Queen Victoria.
Queen Victoria came several times in the 1830s. It was her first grown-up dinner in the dining room here when she was just 13. President Kennedy came here for lunch to see his sister's grave in the village. He didn't stay a night, but he did come here for lunch, and it was wonderful.
During World War II, many great houses were requisitioned, often for the army. The 10th Duke of Devonshire arranged for the house to be used as a girls' school.
This room was used as a dormitory, and it must have been rather odd in such a great big room, but the staterooms were also dormitories. And the girls, when they come back now, which they do, have fond memories.
After the war came crippling inheritance taxes, and hundreds of British country houses were destroyed. The Duke's family was exemplary at turning the improbable survival of Chatsworth into a viable proposition. They transformed Chatsworth, one of Britain's most beloved stately homes, into a center for contemporary art, landscape architecture and gardening, sustainable agriculture, and a model of private heritage conservation.
The crucial thing to make the whole place work properly, the absolute crucial, is that the staff, the team, have to be number one stakeholder.
Known to all as Stoker, the Duke roamed Chatsworth as a child.
We would open drawers and find things which hadn't probably been seen for 80 years or 100 years. I remember finding a locket of Georgiana's hair, just in a drawer, had been put there in, 1800 or something like that. And there it was.
He has undertaken major conservation efforts and restored historically accurate period rooms and details.
We found through the historical research that the finials on the top of the urns and so on, the flames coming out, were originally gilded. My parents had gilded the window frames, and we're going to extend that by also gilding the glazing bars. So it'll be very historically correct, or very vulgar, depending on which way you want to look at it.
The Duke and his staff employ cutting-edge technology and tourism management strategies to keep Chatsworth vibrant.
We have an app for the house which we're very pleased with. It gives people a lot of information, which is much better than putting it on a wall. We use social media a lot. We love Twitter, we love Facebook. We are constantly considering ways how we can get better at those things.
The Watch Award recognizes the enormous impact an individual can have through personal dedication and passion.
Having an international organization, the World Monument Fund, couldn't do a more important job by highlighting to governments and to, therefore, peer pressure is put on nations to look after their heritage. And I think that an independent organization such as the World Monument Fund is something which we should be extraordinarily grateful for.
World Monuments Fund is proud to present the Watch Award to the Duke of Devonshire in recognition of his deep devotion to Chatsworth, an irreplaceable landmark of British culture and history.